All right, welcome back. Fox Sports Radio, the Gambler here. Sean Bracer riding solo again, a little all over the place to get this week started. Just back from Chicago, had an unbelievable weekend trip at the National. We'll be continuing to talk more about that and covering the great hobby that it is of collecting sports collectibles, cards, all that more. Some special guests sprinkled in throughout the course of the week as we close in. On the course, the Eagles opening up preseason against the Cincinnati Bengals on Thursday. Football season is here. But folks, we got a special guest in studio, and I'm really looking forward to hearing a little bit more about this gentleman's story. Of course, his product, which advertises right here on The Gambler with the great Swing It and Ding It. Anytime you get Moose and Maze together on a little bit of a promo / movie pitch, I am in. And Max from Buy My Balls with a Z, buymyballs.com joins us right now. Max, shame on me. Your last name, sir?
Sherman.
Max Sherman, all right, from the area, Phillies fan, Birds fan, Sixers fan?
Sixers fan.
My man, but represents South Florida right now, of course. Smart man there, Max. How you doing today, man?
Good. How are you?
Great to have you in studio, and I'm not lying to you. That commercial is tremendous.
It's great. It's a good one.
I promise you, it's one of the better ones we've done.
Oh, it's good.
And that's scary to say that out loud because maybe, you might be like, oh, geez, if that was here. But, there's a couple that have been running for a little while because they're, look, I put my heart into one for Top Dog Law. I get into the accident. I make the 911 call. Moose and Maze talking about premium golf balls from Buy My Balls. It's tremendous. And, of course, it's one of the more popular shows on The Gambler, Swinging and Ding It, with golf season being what it is here in Philadelphia. I see you're representing the brand.
Yep.
Nice work there. Looking good. All right, so before we dive into Buy My Balls, getting the story, all that, once again, check out everything over at buymyballs.com. Do not buy golf balls anywhere. I'll give you my story. You'll definitely like where my head is at when it comes to purchasing balls as well from Buy My Balls. And I want to jump into, you guys were able to get on the course yesterday, and you guys played at Trump National. It was the Eat Clean Bro Gala, or outing, excuse me. And Jeff Moose was playing with you. Mike Powers was even teeing it up. Now, I want to know, because I actually got to give him credit. There was no way in hell I could have played golf yesterday.
Yeah.
We got in at 2:00 in the morning, flight delayed, went to see the Cubs, got after it, unwind it a little bit in Chicago. And that flight, by the time I got home, like, I had one eye open. It was like, I shouldn't have, like, I was sober, but I was dead tired. And I slept till about probably noon yesterday. Powers, on the other hand, was teeing off with you guys. What time did you guys get going?
I think we teed off at 9. I think
wow.
He may have rolled in at 8:50.
Dude, he deserves a lot of credit, man. I'll give him a roaring round of applause on that one. How'd you guys hit him together?
We hit him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about all we did.
That's it.
Nothing.
Nice course.
Great course. Nothing special out there in terms of our play, but course is great conditions. They always keep those types of courses up pretty flawless.
So it was the Eat Clean Bro outing, and I saw they had some different functions. I'm always interested. What was the one cool one for you?
I mean, they had a lot of alcohol tents, I'll tell you that. They had, there was one tent that stood out where they had the different flavored, I guess, vodkas or whatever.
Yep.
And the person asked me, what do you want to try? I said, you got 6 of them. I want to try all of them. Give me a shot of each. And, we just tried everything that was put in front of us.
I like that, man.
It'd be rude to say no, right?
Oh, man, Max, I like your style. I would have fitted nicely on that one then. I did see a Happy Gilmore challenge. Was that official?
There was. I think Mike ran about a 5K before he hit that ball. I don't know if you saw the video yet.
No, I did not.
I think he started on the back of the tee box and then came in with a full sprint and then did like a stutter step and then hit it where, I think it's only supposed to be like 3 or 4 steps back in it. But I think he came in hot off of a 5K, just came in and just smacked the ball.
Obviously, a hat tip to the great Happy Gilmore. I've yet to see part 2. I kind of let the comment section take me away on that one a little bit. Was reluctant to hit play, but I will eventually. I have watched, honestly, in the last 2 weeks, I think I've watched one. Probably more than once because it was on TV. I was stopped both times. I'm like, what a great movie. What a throwback. All right, so you're out there, and, of course, all the great activations on course. Last but not least, I did see a video of, like, a potato gun.
Yeah. There was a gun, I guess, with, like, I think the guy said it was kind of made out of PVC or something and pumped it up with some air, and you shoot it at the green, and closest to the hole one something, or
Wow.
it was like an automatic birdie for us, and we almost 3-putted the hole after hitting the green with a gun. But you know, we made birdie there, and but yeah, we were all shooting guns, and I think somebody in our group asked our guy if he ever shot anybody with the gun. I think the guy just looked at him and like,
Oh,
what?
jeez, yeah.
Like, no, man,
Nice.
it's a golf ball gun. You
Yeah.
can't really shoot anybody with it.
Off and running. You got to love it. All right. So you guys had a good time, though. That's
Yeah,
all that
great
matters.
time.
Yeah. It's obviously raising money for a great cause. Food, I'm sure, was great. As you
Yeah.
said, taking care of the booze out on the course.
Yep.
Nothing better. I know we got one coming up here. Our Swinging and Dinging Open coming up in October. Looking forward to it. I've only played in a few this year, but I look forward to what was it? Was it a scramble?
Scramble. Yeah. Best way to play.
I played Shamble.
Shamble's fun too.
Last time, and we played at this. It was a tournament with a bunch of pros, local pros. So I think they were more inclined to do that. But I dug the Shamble. That was my first one.
Shamble's fun.
Yeah, you take everybody hits the drive. You take the best drive, and then you play your ball from then on out. So you get a little bit more golf.
Yeah, Shamble's good. Scramble's good.
Yeah,
Scramble's good if you're trying to just listen to music and you know, drink and have a good time or whatever. It's supposed to be like pretty fast, but for some reason, man, every single scramble's like 6.5 hours.
Stupid.
It's a battle.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It really does. It does sting a little bit when you get on that course and you're looking at the clock like, dude, we're gonna be out here 5.5, 6 hours. Like, come on, man, that can't happen. But it does happen a lot. But that's all right. It's the great game of golf. All right, Max, your story.
Yeah.
Buy my balls. Yeah. I know why, of course.
Yeah.
And I'll give you my story. I just went to I got the Costco membership, and my wife comes back and she's got the Kirkland balls, and I'm like, that's nice. But even they're not that cheap, to be honest with you. So Buy My Balls is where I go to. It's where everybody goes to from the Gambler right here. Of course, Swinging and Ding It proudly sponsored you guys. And it's just amazing because you get the pick of the litter. You get the best of the best. You can go mint. You can go brand new, essentially. You can go good, and you can get your prices down to what you want. But the big thing for me, and I've noticed this year, I would say majority of us, as long as you find the ball that you like, that's what you need to play. It's not a matter of going out there and getting Pro Vs or NXTs or whatever, like I'm trying to, no, find the ball that you like and then go to Buy My Balls. That's where you can get as cheap as possible. So like, I won't lie to you. My wife bought me a box of Pro Vs for Father's Day. I don't need to be playing Pro Vs, but I promise you I could feel the difference. I could feel the difference. I think they go further. I think they're softer. I feel like I putt them better. Maybe it's in my mind, probably is. But the cool thing is you don't want to spend top dollar, which they can get pricey.
Yep.
You go to Buy My Balls and you get your choice from near mint, mint 5A, pristine, good 3A. You want to take us through what those mean? Pristine, mint.
So we offer all different types of balls, right? So we offer everything you can imagine, everything if you go to Dick's Sporting Goods, right, and you go look on the rack there and you see Pro V1, you see TaylorMade TP5, you see Callaway Chrome Soft. We offer it all, everything you can imagine. And then we offer different grades. So we start off with a good grade, and we call it good. It's 3A, as advertised on the site. 3A, that's your lowest playable variant that we will sell. That ball is definitely going to be beat up, right? It's cheap for a reason. I think Pro Vs are like $15 or $14, and they're a reason they're $14. It's not because it's the greatest deal in the world, but it is a ball that is beat up, it's got its nicks. Your 4A, we call it your near mint product. It's our most popular variant. You're going to find a lot of really good balls in there that look like they've been hit maybe once, twice, like may have something a little bit off on them, but they're completely fine. Then we get into the big guys. You got the 5A. 5A balls, those are extremely popular. Those are balls that may have a little bit of Sharpie on them or logos, but all in all should be pretty flawless. You're not going to find any really cosmetic damages on that. And then we have pristine. That is your cream of the crop. No logos, should be no Sharpie marks. It looks like a brand new golf ball. I think that's our most expensive variant we sell on the site. So we offer all different types of grades. Every grade's meant for a different type of player. If you're going out there and you like yourself, you want to play a Pro V because you look cool, you have a Pro V, but you're gonna go
feel good, look good, play good, baby.
Exactly. But you're gonna lose 6 or 7 balls, you're gonna slap it around. Like, you know, you got to think to yourself, if you buy these fresh off the rack, especially at the pro shop yesterday, I walked in there and it's like $68 a dozen for balls. Like, it makes no sense, right? So, you know, I was talking to Mike about this, and you know, when you go into our bags and you buy a 96 or a 48 variant, you're reaching into the bag and you just, you know, you're not really thinking about, oh, any golf balls and stuff. But there's just something about the way you feel, I guess, when you open up a fresh box of balls and you go down to your last sleeve and you open it up and you know you only have 3 balls left, and it's like, oh crap, I got to go buy another 65, you know, dollar. And don't quote me on the $65 price in the comment section, because, you know, people will come. Yes, they sometimes put them on discount for 55 or 60 or whatever. But in Arizona last year, I saw them as much as $72 for a box of balls, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we offer all different types of grades, and it just depends on the type of player that you are.
When did you start Buy My Balls?
So my partner Michael and I started it around COVID time, 2018-ish, 19. We were driving back from a trip, and we were chit-chatting in the car. He was telling me, you know, about when he was younger, he used to go pick up balls. I had another buddy of mine. We used to go pick up balls, and we just bring them back, clean them, and use them for shag balls and play them. And we started to do some research on the industry and the market and everything, and we kind of realized there's an opening here. I'm a former college golfer. I played at Florida Atlantic. I played new balls my whole entire life, right? And all my friends that play other sports, basketball, football, when they graduated college, you know, they all wanted to get into golf. And the biggest thing and the biggest feedback I got from them was, why is golf so expensive? And I feel like that is the biggest barrier of entry into golf, is the fact that it's so expensive. So how can we start reducing the cost of the whole golf ecosystem to be able to grow the game of golf? So let's just start with the clubs, right? So you look at the clubs, they have some really good recycled clubs, but man, it is a lot of SKUs. It's a lot of stuff. So we started looking at the golf balls. We have a really strong connection in the golf community to be able to source our product and stuff. And we, you know, at first we were small. I mean, we were running out of my garage in Michael's backyard.
Wow.
You know, super hot in the summer, just sorting balls, sitting in a chair, drinking a beer, and sorting one after another and shipping them out. And it got to the point where orders started coming in. And we really feel like our expertise in golf and being around the sport and, you know, playing a high level allowed us to be able to create a great product, have our grading system be really strong compared to competitors. And yeah, we have competitors out there. You know, we know who our competitors are, and, you know, we respect them. We talk to them all the time. But, you know, at the end of the day, we feel our knowledge of golf runs absolute laps around them. I mean, I can make a call out right now. There's not one competitor in our space that can beat me in golf. So, like, you know, how are you in an industry and you don't even really play the sport, or you aren't even good at the sport?
Yeah.
You know, it's like a football coach never playing football, but telling his players how to play. Like, nobody likes a Monday morning quarterback.
No, definitely not.
You know, we just are really, our golf IQ is high. Our actual IQs may not be, but, like, you know, we know the sport.
Yeah, and that's important. Look, that my eyes lit up when you said you're a former golfer at FAU. I mean, that's next level. That changes the game, or changes the, you know, your approach on everything, and it allows me to know, you know, the game and what's important. Again, and at the end of the day, like you said, you could pick out what your balls are, and the best thing about your website, as I often tell anybody and everybody, is when you get the reviews, the organic reviews, the authentic reviews right from the jump. There it is, right there. You can read all you want. There's over 60,000, if I'm not mistaken, that the number was at.
And there's more. We just can't, we can't put them up because it's just, there's so much data that we use. And we have, you know, good reviews. We have bad reviews. A lot of our bad reviews, it gets frustrating. I personally go through every single one of our reviews, because I take every single person's comment to heart, to try and be able to work with Michael in the back of the warehouse to fix, you know, errors and grading discrepancies, because I don't want somebody to order product from us and be crap. I want to make sure everybody's experience is good. At the end of the day, I would say 90% of our reviews that are 3-star and under are people who order probably 3A product and expect and like they think they're going to get mint product, and their comments are exactly what the 3A product is. And it's like, you're describing the type of golf ball that you purchased. So, you know, don't expect a miracle. Like, we do our due diligence. The balls touch, you know, 5 people before they go out the door. They're being graded 2 times. They're being package. Everybody's being able to see the product. So, we're making sure that our grading is spot on to what the customer is ordering.
Yeah, and bottom line is like you're looking at these prices, and yeah, you're not going to please everybody. I get how that works, but if you're getting the mint 5A, it is a significant drop off, and I'm looking at 2 dozen here versus what it would normally go in a store. And we'll leave those prices for another day, but you can do the math for yourself, people out there. Trust me, these guys have been rocking out with Swinging and Dinging for a little while. I've been paying attention for a little while. I am definitely a Buy My Balls supporter. I've ordered 2 times. Should probably just said once there for the people, but yes, 2 times ordered up 2 dozen. That's all right. But again, like I said, it comes back to what ball you like. And when I was coming up, I used to like Callaway's. There was a Lee Trevino video that I caught. He's like, get two Nike balls, get 2 Pro V's, get 2 or Titleist, and he would rub them together, and like they didn't stick. Then he had 2 Callaways. I think it was Lee Trevino, and like you could literally see it, hear it, and I'm like, that makes made a stupid difference to me. Who knows?
It's all.
I'm not Lee Trevino, damn it. I know
it's all branding, man. I mean, it's just like at the end of the day, we've done testing on.
Oh, I bet
on TrackMan, on Foresight, and Mike, my partner, took the GC Quad, which is one of the most popular techs on the PGA Tour that they use on the driving ranges when you see players warming up and dialing their numbers. He took it out a couple weeks ago, and there's a Pro V one called Pro V 932. Don't quote me on the number, but it's something 932. Ball is from it's like an OG Pro V. It's from the early 2000s or whatever. And he put it head to head against the brand new Pro V, because people will be like, oh, I got a ball that's from 2019. It's like, trust me, like I can't even if you can identify the age of the golf balls, shoot us an email, because we're hiring. Because if you can get that nitpicky with it,
sure,
and you can tell me how old a golf ball is, I need you on my side.
So this brand better, this market better name, but you played collegiate golf. You've been playing from day one. Can you tell the difference between certain balls?
Yeah. So when we do this testing and we take these out on the course, we go to our warehouse and we just get a bag of balls and we just start picking all different brands and grades and stuff. We'll go out to the course and then we'll do testing. I'm saying that the ball, the Pro V1 from the early 2000s performed better than the ball from brand new. Wow. So it goes back to the whole thing. It's the archer, not the arrow.
Yep.
90% of guys that playing golf that are over, if you're over a 5 handicap, you're not hitting the middle of the club face, so you're not ever going to see the maximum performance of a golf ball. The reason why the pros are so good at what they do is because they hit the middle of the club face and they compress it almost perfectly, probably upwards of 90% of the time. The average golfer going out on the weekend hits the heel and the hosel more times than they'll ever see the middle of the club face. Oh, yeah. So you'll never actually see the ball fly. So if you hit it off the heel and you're like, oh, these balls aren't going far, well, that's because you're hitting it off the heel, not because of the ball performance. Depending on how good you get, like if I hit like a max fly golf ball versus a Pro V, yeah, there's a difference, but that's because I'm hitting the middle of the club face.
What about putting for you?
No, putting.
Really?
Yeah,
I would say it'd be the other way around. So you can really, so you get a ball, blind test,
Putting is
wow.
Yeah, putting is just line and stroke. I think putting is even more emphasized about the stroke that you make when putting. And it's all about how, back and through.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So I think that's where you get more. You're going to get the most exposed on your driver, and I think you're putting. Because if you have a bad putting stroke, you just can't.
Yeah. So. No. I love it, man. These are the stupid things. I've been playing golf forever, 20 plus years. I still stink. A 20 handicap. Even I could probably get a couple more on that one. Love it though. Really dialed in this summer. Tried to get better. Did have a couple better rounds, but man, it's like you get that one round, you get out there. I played well on a Monday, got back out there on a Tuesday, and it was like I never picked up the club before. You know how it is. It's golf. Maybe you don't because you played at a higher level.
No, I feel it. It's
a hacker like myself, man. I was so disappointed, and that was the day I'm like, all right, these clubs got to go away for at least 2 weeks. Like I can't do this anymore. Yeah. But I love it, and it brings us back. And of course, Cooler days are around the corner. There's nothing better than September, October, somewhat November golf, and we will have Swing It and Ding It. You gonna make it back up?
Yeah,
for that?
we're coming up for that. We have a
Dude.
foursome. I think I'm gonna assemble a
Wow.
like the Avengers of a golf team. To win
That is
thing.
awesome to hear
So-
because we are going to do it bigger and better this year. That is by far the best one that I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
And I really have very little to do with it. I promise you, Moose gets everybody talk about Avengers. He
Yeah.
hooks it up. So, but it was always in the summertime.
Yeah.
But this time it's in a Monday. We're going to have a Monday night football game. So we're going to carry it, keep it going. No rush. Everybody's going to hang out. It's going to be a hell of a day out there at the Legacy Club. Can't wait to rock out with you, Max. Awesome stuff. All right. So Buy My Balls. Take us through. First of all, I know you guys are on Instagram. BuyMyBalls.com. You can find them on socials. Read the reviews for yourself. You just heard what Max had to say. If you need to get up a little bit more on the product here. But bottom line is this, like, I can speak from experience. You don't need to go buy that sleeve, especially when you know you're going to lose 3 out there. You know, go ahead, order ahead. It takes no time for them to be delivered to your house. Now you get yourself a dozen, 2 dozen, whatever it is, and you're taking care for the next couple of rounds that you get out there. I'm notorious for getting to the course and be like, yeah, let me get a sleeve of those TX5s. You know, it's like, yeah, come on, dude. And there's $18 more on what I just paid. So Buy My Balls. What's next for you guys? What you guys got cooking?
Yeah, we're growing rapidly. We have some moves we're making. We have a golf trip giveaway we're giving away. It's going to be announced probably next week. Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail foursome. I think it's spend over $100 with us, automatically entered. Golf, hotel, all that stuff's all included. Just got to bring your golf clubs. Partnering with another company on that in the golf space. So that's gonna be really cool. We're launching some Christmas specials coming up. We have some custom packaging, great for gift giving. You're gonna get 12 balls and some really nice packaging. Come with one of our little bags. You'll get tees, divot tools, it's a perfect gift to give to a dad or husband or boyfriend or somebody for Christmas or any sort of gift giving holiday.
Yeah.
So we're going to have limited quantity of those. I think we're only going to bring in 2,000. We'll sell them pretty quickly. So that'll be a hit.
Oh, absolutely. And again, these are things that you start to think of when you're talking to. Obviously, holidays or Christmas. This is an epic gift. Birthdays. We always struggle with birthdays. You've bought dad everything from ties to hammers to, whatever it may be. Every golf product in the back. Get them something that really matters. Hook them up with a subscription to Buy My Balls. Give them an opportunity. Subscription is fair to say. You guys can subscribe, right?
Yeah, you can subscribe. It's our best deal. You get, I think it's like depending on what you subscribe to, you can get up to 25% off, which locks you in for that rate for the whole year. That's pretty much the best discount we give. I don't know if we ever really give a better discount than that, but 25% off you get for the whole year. Balls get shipped to your house. You can go on all different types of plans. Popular like 2 times a year, 96 balls. If you're up in this area, you can pause it, dial it back. That's why we kind of recommend 96 pack 2 times a year, and it just shows up on your door, and you can, if you want to buy more, you can buy more. But I mean, you got a lot of golf balls and your first priority. So if we're low on stock or anything, so even if we're out of stock on like a TaylorMade product on the site, if you're a subscriber, you're priority number 1. So we're never truly out of stock on anything. We keep surplus in the back. We just have to wait till we have a certain amount to put on the site. But if you're subscribing and the website says something's out of stock, your order is still going to come on time. It's just you're skipping the line in front of everyday retail customers.
So cool, man. Yeah. So jealous over here because you're able to make a living in this great game. This game is what it's all about. I love it. I know I was joking, like, putting the clubs away for 2 weeks. Like, I'm addicted. I get out to the drive range. I really do try hard at this sport. I know a lot of us do out there because it's such a great game. So keep up the great work. Do you get involved with anybody from the content creator game?
Yeah,
I know Claire Hogle. I wanted to bring her up.
So
Dude, I'll buy anything she sells.
So we've been approached by a lot of
nice.
I'm not going to do any call outs on people, but a lot of the big name people we've been approached by, a lot of these big Instagram channels that have multiple people involved with them. It just comes down to it where it's sometimes that they may have a deal with somebody else. So say they have a deal with TaylorMade already, like they can't go and rep another golf ball brand that sells all different ones, which is totally understandable. And then it just comes down to price sometimes. Like we are not cheap with our marketing. You know, marketing is big for us, and we take a lot of pride in it.
Oh yeah.
You know, we love the radio stuff. We love the Facebook, the Instagram.
Those
all that
guys
stuff.
deliver. Swinging and Ding. It's besides my show, it's the #2 show on this station, but I'm also on 5 days a week. They deliver.
Yeah, no, it's great, and I love the brand exposure, and we do some small influencer stuff, but at the end of the day, it's hard when an influencer wants like 25 grand for a post, and I run the numbers on it, and I'm just like,
no,
I'm better off investing this into some, you know, brand or just donating it to charity.
Hey, look, maybe we could put our minds together because it's an untapped market in Philadelphia. All right. And there's a lot of young up and coming kids that I have my eyes on right now. Pause. All right. Everybody taking it easy. We're talking about business here. And this one guy I was just talking to, who's a member, he's like, dude, I know 3 blah 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 at my club, and he's like, I'm telling you right now, we would blow it up. And I'm like, all right, so these are some of the things we're kicking the tires on, hopefully for 2026. Big year for everybody. But man, buy my balls. You guys continue to rip it up. Continued success, Max. Thank you for stopping by, giving us the breakdown. Look forward to rocking out with you in October, man. It was bummed I couldn't be there yesterday, but to be honest with you, that would have been ugly if I got there. Whatever powers looked like, I would have been 10 times worse. All right.
I don't know if he knew what he looked like.
Max, you're the best. Safe travels back to Florida. Buy my balls with a Z. Buy my balls. Don't get your balls anywhere else. Golf balls. Buy my balls with a Z. Hook up dad, your son, whatever it may be. Perfect gift. Buy my balls with a Z. Daily ticket rolling on. Do not go anywhere. More after this. Nice work, dude. Awesome.